Good morning. I want to start by saying, no matter what you're going through today, no matter how dark or heavy things feel, I want you to know something very important. This is not the end. Yes, some things in your life may have come to a close, maybe a job, a relationship, a dream you've been holding on to. But I'm here to tell you today, it's not over. In fact, this is the perfect setup for something brand new, something greater than you've ever imagined. Life has a way of closing doors, sometimes when we least expect it. You may find yourself standing in the ruins of something you held dear. A job, a relationship, a dream, or a season of your life that you thought would last forever. And when these things end, it's natural to feel disappointment, sadness, or even fear. But here's the truth I want you to hear today. Every ending is preparing you for a new beginning. Every conclusion, every chapter that comes to a close is not the end of your story. It is the setup for something better, something great, and something that will ultimately bring you more joy than you've ever known. Sometimes endings feel unfair. They feel like life is punishing us so that we've somehow failed. But in reality, life works in seasons. Seasons change. And with every change comes growth. You wouldn't appreciate the warmth of spring if you had never experienced the harshness of winter. You wouldn't recognize the beauty of sunlight if there had never been darkness. In the same way, the endings in your life are necessary. They are part of the process that shapes, strengthens, and prepares you for what is next. Think about the endings you've experienced so far. Maybe a friendship ended, and at the time it hurt deeply. Maybe a business or career opportunity fell through, and it felt like the ground disappeared beneath your feet. Or maybe a long-term dream didn't materialize, and it seemed like all hope was gone. In those moments, it's easy to focus on the loss, to dwell on what didn't happen, and to let yourself feel stuck. But what if I told you that those very endings were actually blessings in disguise? What if the things you think are closing off your future are actually opening doors to something far greater than you can imagine? Every ending carries a lesson. Every ending carries an opportunity to learn something new about yourself, about your strength, and about your resilience. When one door closes, you are given the chance to reflect, to grow, and to prepare for what is next. You may not see it immediately, but when you look back later, you will realize that the endings you once feared were actually stepping stones to your success, to your happiness. It's important to understand that endings are not about punishment. They are about alignment. They are about clearing space in your life for what is meant to be. Sometimes we hold on to things that no longer serve us. We cling to situations, relationships, or opportunities out of comfort, familiarity, or fear of the unknown. And when life steps in and forces an ending, it is creating room for something new, something aligned with our purpose, and something that is designed to bring us more fulfillment. Consider a seed. A seed must go through a period of darkness before it can sprout. It must be buried in the soil, sometimes in places that feel restrictive, before it can push through the earth and reach the sunlight. In the same way, the endings in your life are like the soil that nurtures your growth. They are necessary for your transformation. You may feel confined, limited, or discouraged by an ending. But this is the very moment when your strength is building, your character is developing, and your readiness for a new beginning is being prepared. Endings also teach us the value of perspective. When we lose something, we gain a clearer understanding of what truly matters. We learn to appreciate the things we have, the relationships that are genuine, and the opportunities that are truly meaningful. Life has a way of stripping away the unnecessary so that we can focus on what is essential. Every ending is an invitation to reassess, to recalibrate, and to realign our focus with the things that will bring us lasting happiness and success. It's natural to grieve the loss, to feel disappointed, and to experience moments of doubt. But grief is not the final destination. It is a part of the process. Even in the midst of endings, there is an opportunity to cultivate hope. There is an opportunity to trust that something better is coming. There is an opportunity to believe that the conclusion of one chapter is the very beginning of another, more rewarding chapter. You have to remind yourself that life is not about the setbacks you encounter. It is about the comebacks you create, the lessons you embrace, and the growth you achieve in the process. Look around you. Setbacks and ending. Many of them have used those endings as stepping stones to greatness. They didn't allow their failures or losses to define them. They chose to see their endings as a starting point for something new. And the same is true for you. Whatever you are facing today, whatever chapter is closing in your life, it is preparing you for a new beginning that is far bigger, far brighter, and far more fulfilling than you ever imagined. So today I want you to shift your perspective. Don't see endings as something negative. Don't focus on what is gone or what didn't happen. Instead, see them as an essential part of your journey. See them as life's way of preparing you for the future you've been waiting for. Every ending is a divine setup for a new beginning. Every closed door is an opportunity for a new door to open. Every chapter that concludes is making space for a story that will inspire, uplift, and transform your life. You are stronger than you think. You are wiser than you give yourself credit for. And you are more resilient than the challenges that life places before you. Every ending you've experienced has been a teacher, a guide, and a stepping stone. And now, as you stand on the threshold of what's next, I want you to embrace this truth. Your ending is not your failure. It is your preparation, your foundation. Your ending is not your limitation. It is the very beginning of something incredible. Remember, life is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't feel like it. The moments that feel like the end are really the start of something greater. So trust the process, embrace the lesson, and step boldly into your new beginning, knowing that what is coming is far better than what has passed. Your ending has prepared you, your ending has strengthened you, and your ending has positioned you perfect for the new beginning that is waiting just beyond the horizon. Sometimes life feels like it has closed every door. You look around, and it seems like there are no opportunities left, no way forward. For something better. You may be thinking, I've tried everything. I've given my all. Nothing is working. But I want you to hear this today. Just because you cannot see the door does not mean it isn't there. Often the very thing you cannot see is the thing that is about to change your life. Many people miss their blessings because they give up too soon. They stop believing before the doors even have a chance to open. They focus so much on what hasn't happened that they fail to notice the possibilities that are quietly forming behind the scenes. And I want you to know something very important. God, life, the universe, whatever you call it, is always working behind the scenes. Even when it looks like nothing is happening. Opportunities are being prepared for you. Alignments are being made. And doors are being set in motion that will bring blessings far beyond your imagination. You may have experienced a season of disappointment. Perhaps you applied for a job and didn't get it. Maybe a relationship ended in a way that left you feeling hopeless. Or perhaps a plan you worked tirelessly on fell apart. In moments like these, it's easy to feel like all doors are closed. But the truth is, those very closed doors are part of the preparation for doors that are much bigger than the ones you've lost. Life is not about the doors that close. It is about the doors that are opening. And the key is to keep trusting, keep believing, and keep your eyes on what is to come. Think about the times in your life when something didn't happen the way you planned. At the time, it may have felt like a setback, a rejection, or even a failure. When you looked back, you realized it was actually a setup. A better opportunity appeared. A new path revealed itself. A blessing you could never have imagined showed up because the previous door didn't open. And that is exactly what is happening now, even if you don't see it yet. Trust is the bridge between where you are and where you are going. You have to trust that the new doors are opening even when your eyes cannot see them. You have to trust that the universe is lining up the people, resources, and circumstances that will bring your breakthrough. And you have to trust that the timing is perfect. Life rarely unfolds according to our schedule. Sometimes we want things yesterday, but the truth is the delay is actually part of the blessing. It is giving you time to grow, to prepare, and to step into your next chapter with strength, confidence, and readiness. Opportunities often come disguised. A door may not look like a door at first. It may be a challenge, or a situation that seems uncomfortable. But if you are patient, if you stay faithful, if you remain positive, you will see that this closed door is actually the beginning of something extraordinary. Many times, the very thing we think is a setback is actually a setup for the biggest blessing of our lives. It's also important to remember that new doors require action. Trusting doesn't mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means believing that the door is there, preparing yourself, and being ready to walk through when it opens. You have to remain alert. You have to remain hopeful. Faith. Doors will open for those who are prepared, for those who are looking, and for those who refuse to give up. Consider a time when you were waiting for something important. Maybe you were waiting for a promotion, for the right partner, for a financial breakthrough. The waiting period may have been long, uncomfortable, and uncertain. But during that time, doors were being opened that you couldn't even see. Alignments were being made. Connections were being established. And when the timing was right, everything fell into place. The door may not be visible yet, but it is coming. You just have to trust and wait. Hope and confidence. Faith is essential in this process. Faith is what allows you to keep believing, even when circumstances look discouraging. Faith is what enables you to see the invisible, to trust the unknown, and to step forward with confidence. You may not understand everything that is happening, and you may not see the full picture, but trust that the door is being opened. Trust that the universe is aligning everything for your good. Trust that your breakthrough is on its way, and don't let fear hold you back. Fear tells you to give up, to settle, or to take what seems like the easier path. But fear will never lead you to your best life. Courage and trust will. When you step forward with faith, even in uncertainty, you allow the new doors to reveal themselves. You allow the opportunities that have been waiting for you to finally come into view. And you give yourself the chance to experience blessings that are far greater than anything you could have imagined. So today, I want you to make a choice. Decide that you will trust the process. Decide that you will believe in the unseen. Decide that you will not allow closed doors to discourage you, but instead, you will focus on the doors that are opening. Keep your eyes on the horizon. Keep your heart open, and know that your breakthrough is coming. Your opportunity is on its way. And the new door that has been prepared just for you is ready to be walked through. Remember, life is always working in your favor, even when it doesn't feel like it. Just because you can't see the door doesn't mean it isn't there. Just because the timing isn't clear doesn't mean the opportunity won't arrive. Trust, believe, be ready, because your new beginning is waiting. That chapter is ready. That the doors that are opening will take you to heights you never imagined. When it comes to new beginnings, here's something you must understand. It is not just what happens around you that shapes your future. It is what happens inside you. Your thoughts, your attitude, your beliefs, and your perspective are what determine whether your new beginning will be a through or a missed opportunity. Your mindset determines your new beginning. See, life will always present you with opportunities. Doors will open, blessings will come, and new seasons will arrive. But the way you receive them, the way you step into them, depends on your mindset. If you carry fear, doubt, or negativity with you, you will block the very blessings that are meant to elevate you. If you choose to focus on the past, the mistakes or the setbacks, you will limit yourself and miss out on the fullness of your new beginning. A new beginning requires faith. And faith is more than just believing that good things will happen. Faith is a mindset. Faith is a choice to see the possibilities instead of the problems. It is a decision to focus on what is ahead rather than dwelling on what is behind. You may have experienced disappointment, failure, or heartache in the past, but those experiences do not define you. They are lessons, and your mindset determines whether you use those lessons as a springboard or as a stumbling block. Think about it this way. Two people can face the exact same situation, yet their outcomes will be completely different because of their mindset. One person sees a challenge as a setback, as proof that they cannot succeed. The other person sees the exact same challenge as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to move closer to their breakthrough. The difference is not circumstance, it is mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you view life, and it determines the reality you experience. You want a new beginning, you must first shift your focus. Stop thinking about what went wrong. Stop dwelling on what you lost. And stop worrying about what might not happen. And instead, focus on what is possible. Focus on the opportunities in front of you. Focus on the potential, the promise, and the hope that is waiting for you. When you do this, you create an environment inside yourself where your new beginning can thrive. Your words also matter. What you say about your life shapes your life. If you constantly speak words of doubt, fear, and limitation, you are programming yourself for disappointment. But if you speak words of faith, hope, and expectation, you are programming yourself for success. Your mindset is expressed through your words. Speak life over your situation. Speak victory over your circumstances. Speak blessings over your future. The words you choose to speak today will shape the reality you step into tomorrow. Another critical part of mindset is perspective. Often people see endings or challenges as failures. They're failures. They focus on what they didn't get rather than what they can gain. But a new beginning requires you to see things differently. It requires you to see every ending as a setup Every challenge is a lesson, and every setback is a stepping stone. The way you interpret your experiences determines whether you stay stuck or step forward into the new chapter that is waiting for you. Courage is also part of mindset. A new beginning often requires stepping into the unknown. It may feel risky. It may feel uncomfortable. But courage is what allows you to move forward even when the outcome is uncertain. Courage comes from a mindset that believes in possibilities, that trusts in the process, and that refuses to let fear dictate the next chapter. Your new beginning may require you to take bold action. Starts in the mind before it is expressed in the world. You may have been hurt or disappointed in the past. You may have experienced setbacks that shook your confidence. But the truth is, your past does not define you. Your mindset does. You have the power to choose how you respond to life, how you interpret your experiences, and how you move forward. When you adopt a mindset of hope, faith, and expectation, you position yourself to receive the full blessings of your new beginning. Gratitude is another key part of mindset. When you focus on what you have rather than what you don't have, you open yourself up to more abundance. Gratitude shifts your perspective. It helps you see opportunities instead of obstacles, possibilities instead of limitations, and hope instead of despair. Your mindset of gratitude is what allows your new beginning to flourish. Finally, remember this. A new beginning is not about perfection. It is not about having everything figured out. It is about faith. It is about choosing to believe that something better, coming and stepping into it with confidence. Your mindset determines whether you see your new beginning as a threat or as a gift, as a risk or as an opportunity, as something to embrace. So today, I want you to make a choice. Choose to shift your mindset. Choose to see your life through the lens of possibility, faith, and hope. Choose to speak words of life over your circumstances. Choose to focus on the opportunities in front of you rather than the obstacles behind you. And choose to step boldly into your new beginning, knowing that your mindset is the foundation upon which your future is built. Remember, life gives us fresh starts, but it is our mindset that determines whether we take full advantage of them. Endings, setbacks, and challenges are part of the journey, but your response to them, your thoughts, your words, and your perspective are what create your destiny. Step into your new beginning with faith, courage, gratitude, and expectation. Your mindset will determine the greatness of the life that is waiting for you. And when you believe in yourself and the possibilities ahead, there is nothing can stop you. As we come to the end of this message today, I want you to leave with this truth firmly planted in your heart. Whatever has ended in your life is not the end of your story. Life is full of seasons, and every season has its purpose. Every ending you faced has been preparing you for a new beginning. Every door that closed has been making room for a bigger, better door to open. And every challenge, every disappointment, every setback has been shaping you, strengthening you, and aligning you with the blessings that are waiting for you. Remember what we talked about today. First, every ending prepares you for a new beginning. The chapters that have closed are not failures. They are setups for something far greater. You may not see it yet, but when you look back, you will realize that every ending was necessary to position you exactly where you are meant to be. Second, trust that new doors are opening. Just because you can't see them yet doesn't mean they aren't there. Opportunities, connections, and blessings are being prepared for you right now, working behind the scenes, aligning perfectly with your life. The timing may not seem right, but that is part of the preparation. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, and get ready to walk through doors that will take you to heights you've only dreamed about. And third, your mindset determines your new beginning. How you think, how you speak, and how you see your life will shape your future. Choose faith over fear, hope over doubt, gratitude over complaints. Focus on possibilities. Speak life over your circumstances and step boldly into the new chapter that is waiting for you. So today, I want you to rise up with confidence. I want you to step into this moment with expectation. Let go of the past. Trust in what is coming. And embrace your new beginning with joy, courage, and hope. Your story is far from over. The best is not behind you. It is ahead of you. The door is opening. The blessings are coming. Your new beginning has already started. Remember, this is not the end. It's the very start of something amazing. Walk into it with faith. Step into it with courage and live it with joy. Your new beginning is waiting, and it is far greater than anything you have ever imagined.